Oh, Mr. Monahan, Mr. Banker, the bank. What's the bank say about the dollar now?
Well, we're doing very good against the euro. The Chinese and some of these other scrappy little countries are coming together to try to set up some kind of alternative to what we know is the worldwide currency, reserve currency.
So how you doing? How you think they're doing? You think they're doing a good job?
We'll see. We'll see. But
Are they making progress?
no, they're
Did
just,
did they add Saudi Arabia and
yeah,
Iran?
they keep coming together and coming together. And good. I think it's good that these countries have some basis of cooperation and trade and all that good stuff. And welcome on the block. But I don't think they're going to
You don't.
dominate the dollar.
So, Mr. Monahan, do you think Brazil? They're a BRICS nation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think, you're very Warren Buffett, you just like a Yankee. You're saying one thing and doing another. So based on your conversation here, you should take your money out of PBR, which is a 17% dividend and a price to earnings ratio of 2.9, and move it into Chevron, which is 10 to 1 or 10 point something, and a 4% dividend.
No.
No, so
I'd
you
rather speculate on the prior company.
and so
Yeah.
so you say this, but then you put your money, your oil money, because really this is all based on oil, this the petro dollar, and you want to put your money in a company in a BRICS nation.
Well,
We got your money in.
my safe money is in oil, and my speculative money is in PBR.
We don't have any money in Chevron.
No, but
We don't have, we
I
don't have any
put,
money in U.S. oil.
well,
In fact,
it's
I showed you both stocks yesterday. You says, "Oh, fuck that. Let's
Chevron.
leave it in PBR."
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Chevron will be Chevron for quite a while.
So, would you like to give the people um, a stock tip of PBR? You think they should go buy PBR
Yes, but get out of it before the recession.
before the recession? When's the recession, Monahan?
Uh, at the end of this quarter,
The end of this
end
quarter.
of the third quarter,
And so, when is the market going to drop?
the beginning of the fourth quarter.
So, you think the market is not going to react prior to the recession? The market is always forward thinking.
Yeah, I know.
But you think the market is that stupid right now?
Right now, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I think we're in a recession,
You think we're in a recession?
but it takes two quarters, so we're in the first quarter of that recession.
So I want to ask you one other thing. What do you think about the prosecution of Donald Trump? What do you think about that?
Oh, wow. It's going nowhere.
It's going nowhere.
No, it's a lot of phony political bony.
A lot of phony.
Phony,
So
phony.
when you say it's going nowhere, what do you mean? It's going nowhere. You think they're not going to get a conviction on in every case on Donald Trump? All four of them?
Nope.
How many convictions are they going to get?
I think they'll get maybe one conviction,
Where?
and then
Where are they going to get the conviction?
um, I think they'll get the conviction in D.C. and then they'll get it overturned on appeal.
And so who's the next president of the United States?
Donald Trump,
And who do I say the next president is?
Kamala Harris.
She looks like the long shot at this point, right?
Yeah, but she can be moved out of the way.
So who do you think is going to be right? You think I'm going to be right, or you think you're going to be right?
Well, I
Because you
think
got your wishes, I want to give you the advantage of
I
your
think I'm
intellect.
going to be right. because I never am, so it's my turn.
You know, I think there is absolutely no way that the government will not leave each courthouse without a criminal conviction on Donald Trump. You know, I believe that, right? And I'm the criminal. I'm more qualified than you are.
Yeah.
You're a banker.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see. So, do you have anything else you'd like to say? Who do you think's going to wind up in the home first, you or Joe Biden?
Oh, Joe Biden. He'll be in the home next week.
Do you think you could still
He's
be
in the home now.
Do you think you?
That's what the White House is. It's an assisted living facility.
So, do you think you could be the president?
Oh, of course I could.
Is-
Do a hell of a better job.
What percentage of Americans do you think could actually be the president now that we've had Joe Biden?
Well,
Like what percentage do you think actually qualify?
I'd say 2%.
2%?
Yeah.
So, did you hear all this talk? You know, the Trumpers used to talk about revolution, right? Remember they used to say that?
Did they?
And then they tried it, remember?
Yeah.
They like broke down the doors and smashed the windows. And then they got into the Capitol, and what happened? They're like, oh, this is us. And what did they do? They hit their knees and they prayed. So I've noticed the conversation from people generally now is not about revolution. They talk about civil war. What do you think about that?
No.
Do you think the word civil war has racial overtones in America?
No.
No?
I don't know.
What do you think?
No, I think that's just some people that are demagoguing the issue, looking for attention.
So what do you think about this? If the last election was rigged, do you think now that Trump is under criminal prosecution that he's in better standing and the government won't rig this election? Do you believe the last election was rigged?
I believe so, yeah.
So why wouldn't they rig this election?
Well, because the Republicans have made some statutory changes and tightened things up and eliminated some of the abuses.
So why do you think they're prosecuting him? Do you think they're prosecuting him to subvert the election process?
Well, they're prosecuting him to prevent him from becoming president.
Right, to subvert the election process.
Well,
I mean, if you prevent someone from becoming president and put them under criminal prosecution, you're subverting the election process.
yeah.
So what makes you think, so you think those things that they passed, you still believe in the system. You're just like a Trumper. You're the dog chasing her tail in the living room, right? You're fighting what you are.
Okay.
Are you? Or no?
If you say so.
Well, no, I'm asking you.
No.
You don't see that yet. Okay. So they're not going to rig this election.
No.
What do you think you think Donald Trump should come out and say the last election was rigged, this election was rigged, and don't vote?
I don't think Trump will be commenting on any erection.
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 You think you could still get one?
He can. I bet he can.
You bet he can.
I bet he can.
Money can buy things, can't it? So, so what do you think you see during this next election term? Do you see a lot of chaos and mayhem and violence?
Oh yeah, the news channels will have a field day.
Do you think
Just salivating about all this stuff.
Do you think America will smell smoke?
No.
No, it won't get all rowdy and on the streets and everything.
No.
Trumpers are very underground now. If you haven't noticed, have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Nobody says they're Trump supporters anymore.
Right.
So how would you classify me? Am I a Trump supporter?
Oh yeah.
I am.
Oh yeah. 100%. Because you're brilliant.
But but I'm not gonna if he doesn't keep talking about retribution, I'm not gonna vote for him. He's only said it once. By the way, the cops hate that. If you're suffering an injustice like if you and your family has suffered an injustice like me and my family, I am your retribution. Has your family suffered an injustice like his family is?
No.
No?
No.
You're a liar. I say they have. Anyway, so do you have anything else you want to tell everyone?
Yes.
What?
Good night.
Good night. It's early in the morning. It's the afternoon, Monahan.
I know. I gotta take a nap.
All right, you gotta take a nap. It's nap time for who? You and and the president, right?
Yeah, me and Joe. He's just a young whippersnapper. I don't know why he has to take a nap, but I do.
You guys take naps together?
I would. I'd take a nap.
What the hell are you drinking?
Cough medicine.
Cough medicine.
Yeah.
That's very alcoholic to be drinking cough medicine out of a whiskey glass.
Well, as long as it keeps the cough down, it'll be fine.
The VA is gonna come for you, Monahan.
Yeah, they might.
So you're definitely voting for Trump, huh?
Definitely.
You don't like Ramaswamy?
Ramaswamy, no.
What about DeSantis? What's the matter with Ramaswamy?
I don't know him. He doesn't have any experience.
I told you he's a thief.
And yeah, I think you got to find out more about him, his background.
His business.
He hasn't been vetted at all.
Started all these billion-dollar businesses and none of them exist.
Yeah.
So that'll tell you something.
Yeah.
So what do you think about DeSantis?
Well, he just doesn't have the sparkle, He's like he's like a good second baseman. You need a good second baseman, guy who can make the throw on a double play.
He's like a small kid on the playground who
hitter.
I think he's like a small kid in the playground who works for the government now. That's what the small kids all do.
He's a slap hitter.
He's a slap hitter. What about Nikki Haley?
Well, she'll hit a few line drives, but she doesn't have it yet.
So do you think Fox News tries to spoon feed you to all these different candidates?
Oh, sure, they lean certain ways.
They lean. I mean, do you think they give Trump a fair shake?
Well,
or do you think they're screwing him?
I think they were propping DeSantis up more than Trump, but that's why Trump won't go on Fox now. He says, "Yeah, now you want me."
So, what do you think about Tucker Carlson?
I think he's cool. He's a cool guy. He's working for himself now. He didn't need the money anyway, but he'll do fine.
So, what do you think about Don Lemon? You're glad he's unemployed?
I don't care. I think as long as he was at that station, it'll stink. They might get a better guy in it, so might improve the station. So.
Do you think he's unemployable?
He's unemployable.
Yeah,
he was unemployable, but now he's not employable.
He's like the biggest race baiter in America. You don't think that should make him unemployable?
Well, somebody will hire him, maybe at Disney or Bud Light.
Would you drink a Bud Light?
No.
For free?
No.
Would you shake Mickey Mouse's hand?
No.
You wouldn't.
Well, if I had gloves on.
I'm trying to think what else. Did you got anything else you want to say? You want to sing a song? You like to sing.
Sing a song. Make it happy all day long for you.
All right. I think you're gonna pass out. You're losing your air. But all right. So the bank says the dollar's fine, but he's got all his money in Brazilian petroleum. Is that correct? Hey, Monahan.
Yes.
The dollar's fine. The BRICS is gonna lose, but you're betting on him.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Spoken like a true banker, right?
Yes.
What was that association you're a member of? Are you still a member? No, that's see. No, now you're sounding like a revolutionary. So no, well, all right. You have a good day.
You too.
All right. By the way, what do I think about the dollar? I think your dollar ain't shit, and the world's gonna make it spit.
Hey,
What do you think?
I think that rhymes.
It rhymes.
Book it. Book it.